I turned the heat on, Chi. It's gonna take a while to warm up. We used to sing this song on our family reunions, folks. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We left with life we choose. We died and never lose. Those were the days. Oh yes, they were the days. La 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 la. Well, I make some really good hot cocoa, made with cream and milk and real cocoa. Brought to a perfect 90 degrees Celsius. You never want to boil milk or cream, right, folks? For those who don't already know that. If you do that, what happens if you go much beyond 90 degrees? You fucked it up. That's what you've done. It'll just taste like shit. So there you go. It's a little bit hot though, so I think we should put on some Slim Shady, eh, Chi? We've been in a Slim Shady mood for the last couple of weeks. And why not, you know? He's Slim Shady. Let's put on a couple Slim Shady songs. I mean Eminem, I guess that's what he's really called. Right? I always call him Slim Shady. Are you fucking for real? I fucked things up, folks. There's this button that you shouldn't push when you're searching, and I had pushed it and forgot to unpush it. Ah, there we go. Finally, we're back. We'll make sure that that's gone out. Oh yeah, here's Slim Shady or Eminem, whatever the fuck you want to call him, folks, singing about his favorite drugs. I can't do these drugs, unfortunately, because they make me feel like deathly ill and not a pleasurable experience. But I see many other people do these drugs, folks, and they have a good time. Fuck, it's true. Wish I could, you know, enjoy it with everybody else, but I can't. Well, here's the track.
So what the fuck you trying to pull, pig? Cause my shit round here is clean, dig. At least I'm selling to the felons who don't know no better. Beat me down, pull me over when I'm driving. I'm just a regular guy with a business that's thriving. Cause it's hard to make it in this life. It's a world of heartache and pain. That's why I'm selling crystal love to the people. That's why I'm selling them crack cocaine. Got my bitch, got my shit on. Fuck the police, man, they never get my gig wrong. I ain't no criminal, no thief, or no liar. As a market man, I'm just a supplier. I don't give a fuck how you get the cash to buy it. And if your first time is free, just to try it. Cause this here sweet is much sweeter than Mary Jane. This here bitch is the motherfucking crack cocaine. Give me some. Time to grind up some marijuana.
I think everybody's all jealous and shit, cause I'm like the lead singer of the band, dude.
Yeah, they are.
Everybody's got a fucking problem with me, dude.
They should take it out
And
with
they need to break it up
me.
with me after the show.
Yeah. She don't even know the name of my band, but they're all over me. They wanna hold hands. Cause this is the way you're the world of the man. Only because I'm lead singer in my band.
So I get on stage, right?
I drop the mic.
Walk up to these hot chicks and I'm all like, "Sup, ladies? My
I'm
name's
Mercedes.
I'm the lead singer of D12, baby." They're all like, "Oh my god, him, you bitch, I'm like fucking out of this. I swear to fucking god, dude, you fucking rock. Please put your face in me fucking rock right now." The rest of the fellas get jealous, especially when I drop the beat and do my acapellas. All chicks start yelling, all the hot things for the bras and the shirts and the panties on stage. So like every single night they pick a fight with me. But when we fight, it's kinda like sibling rivalry. Cause they're back on stage the next night with me. Dude, I just think they're trying to steal the light from me. Yesterday, another tried to pull a knife on me. Cause I told him just to get out, it's my wife to be. This rock star shit is the life for me. The other guys just despise me because these
They don't even know the name of my band. Oh, but they're all over me like they wanna hold hands. Cause doesn't know that I'm a real man. Only because the lead singer in my band. My band, 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 my band.
You just wanna see a nigga backwards down shit. Ain't that how come we don't rap our proceeds? Smash these vocals and do a performance for we in the band and he in the 12. You want my autograph, you's a liar. No, I'm swear.
I thought you were conniving.
What the hell is wrong with that dressing room? Cause I should've looked smaller than a decimal. See, I know how to rap. It's simple, but all I did was read a Russell Simmons book. So I'm more intact, trying to get on the map. Doing jumping jacks, I'm getting whipped on my back.
Look at that little punk ass thinking he the shit. Yeah, I know, man. By himself, taking on his foot.
Hey, I thought we had an interview with DJ Clue.
I have an interview.
You gonna be late for sound
She
check.
ain't going to sound check.
I like this group.
It's always sound best. You know what I mean? Don't say
Hey,
something.
yo, L, you got something to say?
Yeah,
I thought you was about to tell him off, man. What's up?
I'm gonna tell him what I feel like and man, shut up. You ain't even back me up. We're supposed to be cool.
And I was about to talk right after you. I swear, man.
Even know the name of my band, but they're all over like they wanna hold hands. They never done the lead of the man.
All because I'm the lead singer of my band.
Sending these niggas rock where the proof is not. We sold out arenas to amusement parks. I'm gonna let the world know that proof is hot. Now she cut his mic off when the music starts. Ready to snap on a dumbass fan every time I hear it. We in a band, bitch. We don't play instruments, so I get not in. We only get 10% of these guys. I can find a Yuffie area code. Proof game, I'm a fan. Let's carry on. You can't make it to the stage. Security in the way.
Goddamn it, I'm sick of this group. Props getting no solo and mix and loop. I told y'all make the beats with all the raps to a kind artist. Slip me some crack. You see some video? I was in the back. So when you got video? I was in the back. Fuck the media. I got some suggestions. Fuck Russia. Ask us the questions like D12. How we get started? Bitch, how I get started? Anyway, I'm a popper's guy in the room. Big ass stomach, bitches think I'm cute. Billy told me do sit-ups to get buff. Get 2.5 and couldn't get up. Fuck D12. I'm out of this band. I'm gonna start a group with the room right there.
Oh yeah, they did nuke a power, they did bomb a power plant. Who cares, folks? These things are so well built, they'd fucking have to drop 100 bombs on it to make anything crack into the point where it could fucking leak nuclear material. The power plant isn't even running. And so, yeah, it's like a zero threat to even its next door neighbor. Oh, yeah. And as for Russia, I know everybody wants to talk about them lately. I don't know why, folks. They actually have violated no NATO or fucking UN agreements of any kind. I'm not sure why NATO gives a fuck, or America for that matter. But anyways, let's say they want to drop nuclear bombs like everybody's used to. Fucking North America is just too far away, folks. For them to actually drop a bomb to reach somebody here in Canada or the United States even further away, that bomb would take like half an hour to get here, 20 minutes, half an hour, 25 minutes. We would intercept it like 50 times on the way here, you know? Fuck, it'd have no chance of making it here. Zero. Wouldn't matter, you could miss it 20 times and you'd still hit it and then intercept it. Fuck. Too easy. It's virtually impossible. Russia doesn't have the power to bomb anybody in North America. And as for Europe, who the fuck cares? Do you live there, right? So who the fuck cares? And they chose to fucking pick on this guy. So they get bombed by him. That's their fucking problem. You should have left him alone. He was doing nothing illegal. Oh yeah. Fuck. Power of love will keep you warm at night. For those who don't know, Russia has already done the same thing, just into previous other Soviet states, which Ukraine is a previous Soviet state. For those who don't know, they're separatists. They're not their own country. They were the Soviet Union. And so, and the Russia has already invaded, what, like 3 other previous Soviet countries? Most of people don't even know about it. Do you know why? Because nobody gave a fuck. Yeah, who knows why they give a fuck about the Ukraine? I'm sure it's a shock to Russia. It's certainly mind-boggling to me. But yeah, nobody should give a fuck. Because you don't need fame. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Somebody's sunny, it may be true sometimes, but it might just change your life. It would be like, folks, let's say California chose to leave the United States. It's basically the same thing. The Ukraine, they left the Soviet Union. So California, one of the most wealthiest states in America, would leave, which is what the Ukraine was. It's a very wealthy state. And then after a while, they get accepted as a nation worldwide. 10 years go by. Now 20 years go by. And America would always feel bitter about this. I'm sure you can totally wrap your head around that. And it would be a civil war begging to happen. It would just be a matter of time, right? America would do the exact same thing Russia's doing. You know it. Ah, exactly the same. Yeah, well, those Ukrainians should have surrendered. That's what I suggested. Surrender before anybody else gets killed, right? Fucking should have just surrendered. Like, who the fuck cares who your slave owner is? Ukraine or Russia? Is there even much of a difference? No, I don't think there is, folks. No. Not like the Ukraine is the freest country in the world with... You know? No, no, no. They don't have the freedoms you have, folks, let me tell you. They don't have the right to do fucking much in the Ukraine. It's about the same as living in Russia. It certainly ain't worth dying over. It's some stupid shit. You know what? If I lived in the Ukraine, I'd surrender. I would. Fuck. Be done. Surrender and live to see another day. You know? Fuck, it's that simple. I was dreaming and the baby was dreaming.
Can't believe that I called my man cheating. So I found another way to make him pay for it all. So I went to Neiman Marcus on a shopping spree, and on the way I grabbed soy and
Oh, yeah.
and as the cash box rang, I thought everything away.
Yeah. Like, I'd give a fuck if Putin's my slave owner or fucking that whack job in the Ukraine's my slave owner. Like, fuck, it certainly ain't worth fighting over. That's just being stupid. Hey, ladies, wait buck wild, then put 'em up style. Shake your hands on his cash and spend it to the last time for all the hard times. Whoa. Wow, just
While he was dragging, I was coming down the hill just dragging all his pictures and his clothes in the bagging. Sold everything else till there was just nothing left. And I paid all the bills about a month too late. It's a shame we have to play these games. The love we had just fade away, away. There goes the dreams we used to say. There goes the times we spent away. There goes the love I had. She cheated on me, and that's where that's now. There goes the house we made. There goes the memories.
Oh yeah, some things are worth fighting for. Ukraine ain't one of them. Huh. Hey. They fucking have it. In the moves. So you better run it up. So if you get up, you gotta run it up. That buy a coffee website's no longer running properly. I can't access that place. Why, did you send money there? Guys, you probably shouldn't. I have a PayPal. It's weedforsale@gmail.com. Oh yeah, it'd be like if the United States invaded Canada. Yeah, America's not as good as Canada. There's no doubt about that. But you know what? It wouldn't be worth dying over. No, I would just surrender. I would. It's theirs to take. The Ukraine belonged to Russia in the first place. Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, I'll have to figure out how to access that, but you shouldn't use it anymore until I do. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't even watch the news. I only hear about it from you guys. Otherwise, I wouldn't even know what's going on. I do follow some media on Instagram, but I rarely see a post about Russia. I do. Let's go through here. Look, I can't find one yet. Still can't find one. Gone through about 100 posts. Oh, what's this? No, they're talking about energy there. Yeah, still can't find one about Russia. Still no Russia. We really gotta scroll hard to find one about Russia. Oh, fuck. Still can't find anything. Still looking up. What do we got here? Oh, no, that's the State of the Union in America. It was a close one, though. Still can't find anything. I mean, I've scrolled through about 100 pages now. Biden announces new sanctions against dozens of Russian entities. There we go, finally on ABC News. Oh, fuck. See, it takes a while. No, they still charge you because they're putting the money in a pile for me, but I don't have a way of withdrawing it yet. They want me to make an account with something, and now that you've added money and somebody else was, I'll probably try and figure it out. Let's see what's going on here. Gonna figure it out in a second. Okay, so I got some money in there. Just trying to see how much. It just says everybody who's. Yeah, it shows you sent me $6, somebody else sent me 20, and somebody else sent me 80. There's over $100 in there. I'm gonna have to figure out how to access that. Now I can't even find the withdrawal button. Okay, now that person. Oh yeah, no, somebody bought me 10 coffees, so that's 30, and then another person bought me 3. So there's like $36 in there. I'll have to figure it out. But we're not going to do that right now. Oh yeah! Oh, there's a battlefield. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh yeah, no, I don't support this Ukrainian leader at all. You know what else he's doing? This scumbag, folks, is a tyrant just like Russia is. Do you know what he's doing? He's making people, males over the age of 16, stay in the country to fight this bullshit. Hey, you scumbag tyrant, you want to fight for that piece of shit country? You can. But you know, don't force other people to join your fucking war. You know? He's a slime ball. No different than Putin at all. And I would surrender if I lived there. Because there's really no difference in living in Russia or living in the Ukraine. Fuck. Not a big difference at all. It certainly ain't worth dying over. I'd surrender and live to see another day. I would. And let's say you do want to fight, right? You're still better off surrendering. You know what? You can surrender now, and then when the war is over, now you can start insurgents and civil war and have it drag on forever and make it impossible to occupy. You fight now, you're just going to be dead. Yeah. And then you don't live to fight another day. You know? You can surrender now and live to fight another day. Oh, you can. It's really that simple. Tell me Oh, of course he's not on the front lines. You know where he is? He's fucking hiding out in some bunker while he sends 16-year-old children out to fight for him. Fuck. That scumbag in the Ukraine is no better than Putin, and I wouldn't fucking do anything for that bastard. I'd surrender is what I would do. In a heartbeat. Oh, in a fucking flash. I'd first try to escape. If I couldn't escape because he's holding you hostage, I'd surrender. Oh, yeah. This guy gets children to fight his battles, folks. Little kids. Just a piece of shit. Total piece of shit. Ah. Putin's a tyrant too, you know, but at least the people fighting on his side, they joined the military. They're actual military soldiers. They chose to do that shit. You know? And so that was their decision. At least he doesn't have little kids out there fighting unwillingly on his behalf with zero training. Oh, zero! Oh fuck, you know how long these 16-year-olds are gonna live? 5 minutes out there. Oh, and you know, folks, you know, every day for the past, since World War II, there's been wars in Africa. Every day. You know what today, while we talk about all this crap, thousands died in Africa. Thousands! Every fucking day, thousands are dying. Oh, it never makes the news. Nobody talks about it. These are good people, too, not like these scumbags in fucking Russia and Ukraine. These are good people. Oh, yeah. Done nothing to nobody. Oh, nobody even knows it's happening. If you live here in the West, you'd never even know, folks, because it never in the 52 years I've been alive does it make the news. Never. That's a real war going on in Africa. People are actually dying, not like 50 or 60 here like it happens in the Ukraine. The numbers are so low. And then they try to say Russia's aiming for the citizens. If they were aiming for the citizens, they'd be dead citizens. You know? 50 or 60 in a war zone? Fuck. More people died in fucking Jamaica this afternoon in the war zone that is. You know there's been a civil war going on in Jamaica since, well, who the fuck knows when, the last 20 years. And probably another 500 to 1,000 died today in Jamaica. Oh yeah, it's true. Nobody's going to talk about them. No, no. You know why? Because nobody gives a fuck about Africa or Jamaica because neither one of these people sell them oil, right? But the Ukraine sells oil and runs direct pipelines all across Western Europe. That's all they care about, folks, is the resources and buying them from a friend instead of a military enemy. We still buy oil from Russia too, as I'm sure you know. Not here in the West, not in North America, we don't, less than 1% here in Canada. But in Europe, they still buy it from them too. They just rather buy it all from the Ukraine, right? They would. It's probably why Russia chose to invade, right? Ah, it probably is. Fucking let them have it. What are you getting out of it? Nothing. You know what the citizens get out of it? Fuck off. They get another fucking million generations of slavery out of it. That's what they get. Oh, fuck. Oh, so anyways, that's how it is. Get rid of the last, that was a waste. Just put in the garbage. Deadly fucking death club on the garbage. Fucking should be a sin. Fire in the hall. Yeah, folks, any country that forces children to fight for it ain't worth fighting for. I don't need to know anymore, you know? Who the fuck cares about the rest? Oh yeah, we know Jamaica has child soldiers, and so does Africa. But you know what? They're not begging for us to help them either. So they can do whatever the fuck they want, right? That's why nobody cares. This scumbag's begging for our help, and he ain't worth helping. That's all I'm saying. He wants to join NATO. He doesn't have what it takes to be in NATO. You know? This is the fucking reality. He ain't one of us. He's a fucking tyrant. And that's why he's not a member. He could have joined NATO. Oh yeah. He could have joined NATO 7 years ago, folks. He could have. But no, we rejected him then. Then he tried again 3 years ago and we rejected him then. And then he had a vote coming up. He's tried, but for reasons I don't know, he's gotten rejected every fucking time because he's a fucking tyrant and doesn't meet the standards of a NATO nation. He's not one of us. He's more like China or Russia. That's why he ain't worth fighting for. I would just go live in Russia. Fuck. There is no real difference. It ain't worth dying over. You hold the key. For the same I lose you. Anyways, there we go. Yeah, it's Madonna. I gotta tell you a story about Madonna this way. Oh yeah. So Madonna one time was playing at my dad's stadium, right? Her shows were always outrageously expensive. To give you an example, folks, when Nirvana played 3 days before Madonna did one time at the stadium. So Nirvana was there with Kurt Cobain in the highlight of his fucking career during the Nevermind tour. And they were charging $35 for a ticket. Back then, that was the big bucks. I know they cost more now, folks. But back then, that was the big bucks. Then Madonna, 3 days later, she was charging $75 in the same stadium. Mind you, her show is outrageously fucking expensive. And so that's why her tickets are so expensive. And so anyways, during that show, they before the show started, there was a delay, and Madonna was still putting makeup on, and they were doing some sound issues, and there was going to be a delay for about 25 minutes. Anytime there's a delay, I used to hate this shit, folks, because now I'm forced to walk out onto the stage to do something to stop people from destroying our building. Because that's the only thing in my job criteria, is to make sure the building don't get fucking damaged. I don't give a fuck about the rest of the shit, right? Our security doesn't enforce drug rules or if you got tickets. The security I hire for the building only defends the building. if you see security that beams a laser beam at you because you're fucking recording or taking pictures or using a flash at a concert, I'm sure that's happened to you before. That security is hired by the band. The building don't hire those people because our security only cares about the building. They hire their own security to care about collecting tickets and all that other shit. And so anyways, I'm forced to go out there and talk to these people, you know? And so I'm like, good evening everybody, welcome to the Madonna show. My name's Steven and I'm your host for tonight, and I thought I would just go over some of the house rules. You know, there's no smoking inside, no blah 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 blah. And then we go over that, and then I'd be like, so, I guess you know, folks out there, Madonna is the most expensive show we've had on this stadium so far this year. It was only March though. Bollywood came in summer, and their tickets were like $400. And so, but and so I'm just wondering, anybody out there millionaires? And so then the crowd starts screaming, yeah! And then I'm like, of course they are if they're buying Madonna tickets. And I'm like, so who bought those fucking tickets that were $1,000 each? Because Madonna told me, like her staff told me, that there were tickets that were as high as $1,000 for this show. And so I'm like, who bought those tickets for $1,000 each? Oh, it was hilarious. I was doing like stand-up comedy. Well, that's what I usually did. But I mean, I was doing comedy about how ridiculously the show was priced. And then all of a sudden the music starts going boom, 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 and then I'm like, well, folks, it looks like they're ready. Enjoy the show. Ah, here's Guns N' Roses. Now here's a band that'll get your fucking stadium trashed. We never got our stadium trashed during a Guns N' Roses show because, well, my security was not as friendly as other building securities, and if you pull off that shit, they'll break your fucking legs. And back then, that was okay. That within the rule, within the boundaries of the law. And so, yeah, we wouldn't put up with shit like that. You'd be fucking crippled. And but other stadiums, you know, they just let people run wild, and fucking Guns N' Roses has destroyed stadiums, has had stadiums fucking wrecked all across the country. But I would know Guns N' Roses is coming, and I want you guys to look very intimidating and a show of force. I want there to be armed people here. I want everybody to show that they got a stick. I want it to be very visible, that everybody sees you're highly armed and carrying a weapon, and that, yeah, you don't want to jerk around with these guys. They got their stick on their belt and everything, you know. They don't look friendly. I let them know, no friendly love. It's not like the Madonna show. At the Madonna show, we're all friendly. At the Guns N' Roses show, not so much. No friendliness. Need some time all alone. Fire in the hall. Oh yeah. Here in Vancouver, Guns N' Roses had their audience fucking not only trashed the building but set half of it on fire. The place was closed for like 5 months, and then they tried to sue Guns N' Roses record label because deposits don't cover the shit that happened that night. And the record label's like, go F yourself. Oh yeah, they are. And they're like, we've absolved ourselves of Guns N' Roses. We don't know these people anymore. You should chase after them. Yeah, right, they got no fucking money to pay for this shit. And so, yeah, that's what happened. It became the band's responsibility. They have no money to pay for shit. So, yeah, they were sued. And, yeah, a judge can say this is what you gotta pay, but if you don't have it, you ain't gonna be fucking paying it, right? It's just how reality is. The money just can't appear out of thin air. Oh yeah. There's Slimeball record label. Oh, fuck. What else is wrong, please? Folks, are you ready to jig with the big boys?
So easy.
Oh yeah, this is the remix! There's always more love in the remix. Right, Chico? I'm talking about the remix. I think we need to put some Tupac Shakur. Oh, I did. Remix master. You want to check with the big boys? And the remix. Oh yes, that's what we want. Goddamn, some thighs on you. Goddamn, sweetheart, you got some thighs on you. Never can't wait to get you home, get you all alone in my bedroom, baby. We can bone and get it on. Like you know, party baby, come bite me. Flex me, live right. And if you lick me right, I'll do it all night. That's my life, drug dealer. Never felt the real passion of a thug nigga. Go down the street with the love of me. Thug of me. Thug nigga like me. Need a thug nigga like you. Got a lot of thug in me that I wanna put in you. Thug nigga like me. Need a thug nigga like you. Got a thug in me that I wanna put in you. Woo! Let me put the thug in me. Woo! Thug in me. Oh, that I wanna put in you. Be rolling like a storm with my own thunder. I make the room rubber when and out long stroke. I'm compressed now, close eyes, deep so. Shit, you like it. Ooh, I'm excited. Cause it's a party in my bedroom, you're invited.
Somebody said my subject for this evening will be Little Bo Peep. It says here, Little Bo Peep, who was a little girl, has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Now that's reasonable, isn't it? It's reasonable to assume if Little Bo Peep had lost her sheep, it's only natural that she wouldn't know where to find them. That basically is reasonable, but don't leave them alone. Now that overwhelms me. Completely overwhelms me. The man said she lost her sheep. Turns right around and boldly states she doesn't know where to find them. And then has the stupid audacity to say, leave them alone. Now, think for a moment, think. If the sheep were lost and you couldn't find them, you'd have to leave them alone, wouldn't you? So leave them alone. Leave them alone. It's in the book. Leave them alone. And they being the sheep, they will come home. Oh, yes, they will. Oh, there'll be a brighter day tomorrow. They will come home. It's in the book. They will come home. A wagon, a tail.
The fucking tails.
Pray tell me what else could they wag? They will come home a wagging the tail.
Behind them.
Behind them.
Did we think they'd wag them in front?
Did we think they'd wag them in front? Of course, they might have come home in reverse. They could have done that, I really don't know. But nonetheless, it's in the book. Now, if you will, kindly pick up your books
And turn to
page 222. We'll ask you all to sing.
Won't we, Chief?
You'll find your books on the backs of your seats. Are we ready? Everyone, 222, let's re-enjoy ourselves.
Let's live it up.
All together. You remember Grandma's Lysol, good for everything in the house. And the secret was in the scrubbing. It wouldn't suds and wouldn't foam. Now look at us, pushing right out of Grandma's. Well, Grandma's Lysol is good for everything.
Every fucking thing in the house, the pots and pans.
The dirty dishes and for your hands and for your face. So when I'll sing the second verse.
Oh, we should.
Let's feel it with a great exuberance. Let's live it up. It's not raining inside tonight. Everyone, let's have a happy time. Are we ready? All together. The second verse. A little Herman and Brother Thurman had an aversion to washing their ears. Grandma scrubbed them with the Lysol, and they haven't heard a word in years. But look at us pushing right out of Grandma's.
sing what's left of the last verse.
Yeah, man. Why not?
Let's have a happy time, everyone. The last verse all together. Everyone. Thank you kindly. Mrs. O'Malley.
She lived out of an alley.
Suffered from ulcers, I understand. She swallowed a cake of grandma's Lysol. Has the cleanest ulcers in the land.
Oh, this song's for good if you have headphones on. Oh yeah, it is. No, their keeper is it cold. In your little corner of the fucking world. Like through a light and never find a minor gold to know. It's the 6th grade extension. Woo! We've been celebrating for 30 years, buddy. And, you know, you're joining in late in the game here in the extinction. Back in the old days when we called it the 6th grade extinction, there was only like 3 species a day dying. Oh yeah, that's how it was back then. But 3 species nowadays die in like a minute and a half. God forget. We got something like 300 to 400 species a day going now. 10 million expected to be gone in the next 10 years. Oh, this is like the final stretch, you know? There'll be a day in your lifetime, because it ain't far away, folks, like 15, 20 years away, and there'll be no birds in the sky anymore. Oh, there won't be much in the sky. Oh yeah. It'll be very quiet outside. How do you count the stars tonight? Never know.
but no, okay, enough of this song. It has good stereo effects though. Oh, okay.
We'll let this one play, folks.
She broke down and let me in. And made me see where I've been. Been down one time, I've been down two times. I'm never going back again. You don't know what it means to win. Oh. So come down and see me again. Been down one time, been down two times. I'm never going back again.
Sounds like she's super drunk or something. I think so.
Very drunk. Oh yeah.
That is good, very good, thank you.
I took 2 Advil, so I'm all fucked up on my Advil pills. Could pass out at any moment. But I don't feel my tears, right? Well, sometimes here and there. It should go away in another day or so. Last time it took like a couple of days to go away. Not putting my dick in your pussy every day. Take to the sky on a natural high. I've typed in a song, so overriding the auto DJ so that it'll play that track next instead of
whatever the fuck it was gonna play, right? We've had enough of its fucking BS. This was about the last straw.
Should we make a pizza, Cheetos?
my time doing the best I can. Walls and bars,
I've always been and always will be.
but I don't want no sympathy. Baby, no, baby. All I need is some tender love. This ain't this burning love. When my time is up, you be my it's love on the country.
I gotta check the oven.
Cold water running through my veins, you know that they try and drag me back to work again. Pain and blisters on my mind and hands. I work all day making up a burlap bag. Driving me wild. Feel I have nothing to do, oh child. Time's up to wait and see.
I've hooked up my sublimator inside a Kia in a kitchen set before. They had like this fake kitchen, and I plugged in my sublimator, did a few dabs, took a nap on the bed. It's good times.
I stopped working about 4 years ago, at least, yeah.
Come on up and get down with me. I make you feel real good. Just what you need to see. Do you feel alright? Come on, let's have it now. Let's feel alright. Everybody, come on, clap your hands up there, baby. Yeah, if you wanna get right now. Yeah.
A new nature show! Wow, this is exciting. I'm gonna have to go, folks. Peace out.